When Galway left the Berlin Philharmonic and no longer had to live in Germany, he chose to live in Switzerland by Lake Lucerne.
Annie, my second wife, she was Swiss and she grew up here and she had all her friends here. So we thought, when I leave the Berlin Philharmonic, we should go there because at least one of us will be surrounded by friends. And then gradually I got to know everybody here too, and everybody knows me now, so this is home.
When the marriage to Annie came to an end, he stayed in Lucerne. The third Mrs. Galway was to be a New Yorker called Genie.
Genie, I met her in 1978. She was at a flute course, and I went to this flute course in America, just passing through. And then, well, I saw her sometimes after that. When we were going through New York, she would come to concerts and things like that. And then I didn't see her for a number of years. And then I was in the middle of this big hassle with Annie. And I'd already moved out and I was living in this apartment for about 2 years. And one day I was playing at Carnegie Hall and I walked in and there was sitting Genie. And I didn't recognize her to begin with, and then so I told her, hey, let's have lunch tomorrow. So we've been having lunch every day since. You know, she's a good organizer, and she organizes lots of things that I don't need to worry about, like travel things. And she also plays the flute, you know. As a matter of fact, I think that I've played so many flute duets with Genie that when we play duets, the result is like 100 times better than when I play with all these other big macho flute players. Just because we simply work out how it sounds the nicest and everything like this. And I think it's a lot of fun, you know, play the flute with Genie there, it's a real scream. Every time I play a wrong note, I blame it on her. And she believes me because she doesn't think I would play a wrong note. I think I have a natural sort of luck attached to me somehow or other. When you think of the sort of things that happened to me, like 2 unsuccessful marriages and 2 broken legs, something like this. I mean, here I am, as Elton John says, I'm still standing and doing very well on it, you know, and I have very good relationships with all my kids and my ex-wives and stuff like this, so it's I feel very lucky to be in the situation I am in.
Is the 3 marriages, is that the direct price of success?
I think so, because you know, for example, Annie, her idea of going somewhere was like about 10 minutes down the road. And you see, when I started doing all this rigmarole, going around all over the place, that didn't suit her at all, because she wanted to, she thought I should stop this touring and get a job here in the conservatoire, settle down and be the head of the family. Well, I didn't quite see that. I didn't think that was the best idea she ever had. And we slowly parted company because I wasn't there half the time, just there was nobody there. I am more contented than I have been. All the everyday things that used to get me down now, I can deal with much better. Just things that would have gotten me upset before, they now roll over me just like that. And I seem much better prepared for life when I stand up in the morning.
But the original reason for his coming to Switzerland having gone, is there not perhaps some sadness, a feeling of exile in a foreign country, and a hankering after his roots?
I personally don't feel that I need roots. I mean, I feel this is home. This is where I live. All these things on the walls, they're all paintings by friends of me. The pictures or given by friends. The whole thing, this is where I live, this is it. I don't have anything in Ireland. And I mean, when I think of going home, I think Luzerne. Because I've lived here now for 15 years, I think, for 13. Oh, what I like about Switzerland is that the people are funny. In Luzerne, you can't tell the difference between the guy who cleans the street and the Lord Mayor. They both have the same accent. The second thing is I like the standard that is set in every part of Switzerland by people working. Maybe this is just because I was born in Northern Ireland from Protestant stock. You know, they do think a bit like that. They're rather hard. And they're hardliners, you know, they call them over there. And I think perhaps this is my Ulster background coming out, but I think it's not a bad thing, you know, because if I'd been born somewhere else where the standard was not so high, where people were not asked to do things, maybe I wouldn't be in the same situation and I wouldn't try so hard to play things the way I do. Because, you know, when I play, I really go at it like to get it. And I will practice it till I can get it.